pee? Oh, thanks.
Maybe we should change it to Tracy Chapman. I heard her the other day. Not Tracy Chapman. Talking about a revolution.
Oh, we should. Carla Barnhill.
He's in your new book, Jeff.
Yeah, if you could steal the. You could.
Do you need this? Is this supposed to cover both of us?
It's supposed to cover both of us, and even more.
Yeah, you can't. What happened in here?
It's super loud.
Oh,
when
sorry.
You do that.
What happened? There's like 90% of the stuff you used to have in here is gone. Are you moving out?
Everybody moving on up.
It's like all cleaned out all of a sudden.
No, well, I had to clean up because we had the big Taylor open house.
And you don't have your Janet Jackson mic on.
Open house this weekend, and I don't because I'm getting ready for the book tour, and I have that. I'm using that on the tour, and so it's over in the setup. So that's what's going on.
Got it. That's
what's going on with that. This is Carla Barnhill. Carla Barnhill is the curator of the Mommy Revolution. .com. So if you want to know what's going on over at the Mommy Revolution, you just click yourself on over there and you can bring that into this conversation here with Carla. I'm going to update my tweet right now, Carla.
Ooh, excellent.
A lot of people hear about Twitter and they don't know what to think about it. Some people don't know what it is. But here on the question, you actually get to experience a tweet happening.
Wow. Karin and I have started, Karin got us tweeting the Mommy Revolution. So I have now twitted twice. Tweeted. Do you twit or you tweet?
Oh, you do both.
Well, anyway, I've done it twice.
Yes. You.
I still don't do it as a human being. I don't do it on my own. I just do it as part of the Mommy Revolution, and only because Karin is making us.
Oh, she's making you do it because are you tweeting and twittering the things of your
yes.
of your topic?
Yes.
I see. And now in the first half an hour, I played a little. Carla, you'll appreciate this too, as Shelley did, I'm sure. Played a little segment of a show from Terry Gross on Fresh Air, who I've invited to be a guest host here on the show. I haven't heard back yet.
Oh.
And she had a linguist on who teaches at the University of California at Berkeley, and then also is the editor of the Webster's Grammar Dictionary.
Oh.
But he has this little bit at the end, and you might appreciate listening to it. It's about 3 minutes long, where she says, you had this teacher in school that would always correct your grammar and everything, and then he goes on to say, those people who still remember the rules of grammar and apostrophes from 7th grade, and they get pleasure and self-esteem out of correcting you for using poor. They should probably get out a little more. His point is those.
You've been waiting all day to tell me this.
Oh my gosh, those people, he says, are just. They need. But anyway, and I took it on myself first because I do this to the president with his indefinite article is not his ums when he uses an a instead of an an.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he does it all the time. If you listen to that
well, we talked about this once. I think it's because he doesn't remember, doesn't know what he's going to say.
No, he just uses poor grammar right there. He does it all the time. He says he doesn't do it quite this bad, but he says, and then I ate an apple.
Huh.
And it should be an apple.
Should be an apple.
And he does it all the time. But, it's when he does it, that baptizes it.
Yep. Maybe it'll change now.
Makes it right.
Maybe they'll change the rule now.
When the other president would speak with
improper grammar.
Famously poor grammar.
Yeah.
It was a sign of his ignorance. And for this one, it's just redefining the English language into something much better.
Yeah. That's right.
So, this is Carla Barnhill. We talk about all things parenting. You're welcome to chat your way in, either chat room. You're welcome to call your way on in at 646-929-1199. If you're watching this on YouTube, do know this is a radio show that we just have a video feed for. It's not video television.
There's nothing fun is going to happen.
Nothing fun.
Nothing
you watch
special.
You watch us talk and an occasional eye roll.
Yeah, I like that. Do you pop in there once in a while with a little?
I do. I kind of like that.
Oi.
Kidding me.
Yeah.
That's why I moved the camera 2 a little closer.
I see.
Because I can do a 2-camera shoot. For those of you who are who are watching on YouTube and all you watch are these little segments, you probably don't know that if I wanted to do it like this, you would get just me.
Yeah.
But then I can switch it over and say, you know what? You get me a half an hour.
That's right.
A week, and you get the guest host a half an hour.
That's right.
So nice to see you. How are things?
You too. Good. Thank you. Busy. It's the last day of school. Minneapolis Public Schools. Today's
They're
the
still
last
in school.
day. Today's the last day, yeah.
Well, you think those kids would know a lot more going to school so long.
Well, honestly. Yeah, so we're so it's a big day of celebration at the Barnhill house.
Well, I bet. Is it a full day or one of those half days?
No, it's
Come
an
home
all
at
day,
noon?
every day,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
To the bitter end.
So they come home with this yesterday and today they'll come with big bags full of stuff from their lockers.
Yep. Clean out their lockers. The eldest is bowling today. That's what they were doing today.
Oh boy, I mean, how these? Well, I'm not going to get into.
I know why it's a day of school.
The
I don't
last
know.
2 weeks of school
They're just
are
a wash.
Just they are, and I've changed my tune on this. I used to think, now I think they should just do that kind of thing all summer long.
And call it
Watch
school.
movies and clean out your lockers and go on picnics.
Call it year-round school. Have yearbook signing day.
Instead of park board, you just do that. You clean the halls. Keep those kids there all day. Who wants them home? Not the parents. I can tell you that. Now we'll get comments, and I know it right now. We'll get comments from the
No, I
parents.
know.
People are like,
it's always
what kind of parents are you that don't want your kids around? We
It's
love
always a
having
mix.
our kids
It's a mixed
around.
blessing because my husband's a teacher, which means I get my husband home for the summer too. So we have.
Is that the mixed
family,
blessing?
The mixed blessing. Yeah, after about 2 weeks, like last year, we had to make a schedule because it was sort of like, this isn't going to be good. We've got to get it. So we made up a schedule and it worked much better.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say it's a mixed blessing because I get all all the kids are home, but then I also have the other parent home too, which helps.
I think who it's worse on probably are parents.
Stay-at-home parents
who are stay or work at home parents.
Right.
Oh my gosh! It just.
Well, and that's why like a lot of my kids' friends, their parents are like, so what'd you get them signed up for? What things are they doing this summer? And we tend to not do very much because we like to sort of be spontaneous and
hang around,
head to the lake or go camping or whatever, and not have a big structure that we have to organize around. But a lot of there are a lot of parents who like they need to sign kids up for stuff because they got stuff to get done, and you can't have those kids dinging around the house all day.
In fact, just yesterday I was talking with a group of people who were talking about summer camp, and I said, because I never went to summer camp. Poor white trash kids like me don't do summer camp, right? I'm not non-religious. Poor apartment dwelling kids.
Yes.
Which I'm proud to be, by the way. Don't do summer camp. We did park board.
Right.
A totally different
Day
camp.
camp.
But some people go to summer camp all summer long.
Yeah, I don't know that that's one of those things that feels like an East Coast thing to me.
That's
or
what
a
they were
West
saying.
Coast
They
thing
said
to
out
me.
on the East
Doesn't
Coast,
seem
some of
like
these kids go to preparatory school, come home for a couple weeks, go to summer
Well,
camp,
you look at
and
movies
then do 3
like,
weeks
or
in the
like,
Hamptons.
well, in every movie about camp, they're there all summer.
all
Like Meatballs, they
summer.
were there all summer.
Who I mean,
At
honestly,
Trout Lake Camp, where good people go, they're there for a week and then they go back
maybe,
home.
yeah. But I realized that kind of religious indoctrination camps, those aren't the same as summer camp.
Right. Summer camp is not about. It's not this. Usually, religious camps are not those kinds of
like
camps.
the people who tell stories about like it's summer camp and I knew this kid and these counselors. They were with them for 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah. Fat camp is like that. You're there all summer. Sailing camp. Yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I don't know.
We have people talking about this right now.
This isn't what we're talking about today, by the way.
It's not? We're not going to talk about the summer schedule?
Well, we
then
could.
For our last minute 30 before I have to go save the YouTube video, I should say it's also a big day for us because we have the graduation from high school tonight.
Oh, big tall day.
High school graduation.
Look at that.
2.5 hours of sitting in an arena
Is it
watching
inside?
people. Yes.
Actually, that's probably good today.
It's at the Northrop
40
Auditorium,
degrees
and you sit there and someone gives little talks. And
that's
then
where Jimmy had
people walk
graduation
across
there
the
last
stage.
week. Last Thursday, he was at the Northrop Auditorium for
what?
South High graduation. His kids graduate.
Oh.
His special ed kids. He had 5 graduates.
So they graduated last week, but
they
the
graduated
elementary
on
school
Thursday.
is still
Well,
in.
the high school is still in too.
But the kids graduated before high school was done?
Seniors were done on Thursday, and everybody else is still there.
Wow. This is Blog Talk Radio conversation called The Question with parenting advocate Carla Barnhill. This is part 1 of Carla's show. We'll be back with you here in a